viewers, you're welcome to your favorite YouTube channel. It's the Premier Sports Fan Center. And yeah, my name is Afolayan Adeyemi Joseph. I'll be your host for this watch-along edition of the game between Chelsea and Wolves. It's been an interesting match day of football in the Premier League. We saw Manchester United drop point. We saw Arsenal drop point, both of them dropping point from a winning position. And will Chelsea also drop point today? Maybe or maybe not. Only time will tell as we await what will happen at the Stamford Bridge today. And I'll be running this one alone, going solo, but I don't walk alone though, because I'm not a Liverpool fan. Though, in these games, you are liable to walk alone once you don't do the needful on the field of play. So it's game on in that encounter. 0-0 it is at the second minute of the game between Chelsea and Wolverhampton Wanderers. A few weeks ago, Chelsea defeated these same Wolves 4-3 at Wolves' home ground. And it becomes the question that can Chelsea do it again at Stamford Bridge? We saw them drop valuable points against some teams at the Stamford Bridge, e.g. Crystal Palace and Sunderland, drawing one and losing one in those fixtures. And let's see Garnacho attacking, but the Wolves defender brings down Garnacho, and it will be a free kick to Chelsea Football Club. And also, to give you the scoreline, Tottenham Hotspur played a 2-2 draw against Manchester United, while Arsenal played a 2-2 draw against Wolverhampton, against Sunderland right there. And Sunderland Wolves in this game started with a 5-3-2 formation. Justin in goal, Chacha, Bueno, Kresh, Totti, Bueno, all defenders, Andre, Joao, Pelega playing behind, Lassin and Wang. Wow. So Chelsea has a free kick at the edge of the box. Pedro Neto and Enzo Fernandez standing next to this one. Will they convert this one? Will it be the first goal? And he plays it into the box. Oh, and the goalkeeper parried it. Oh, that was a good ball into the straight at goal by Enzo Fernandez, and the goalkeeper did well to save that one. Look at that one, lifted it up, and he had to just save that one with the tip of his finger. Look at that ball bending and parried it straight for a corner kick. So corner kick to Chelsea, 4th minute of that encounter. Crossing to the box, headed out. Again, just headed back and headed out by the Wolves defender, and Caicedo will send that one back to Malo Gusto, who will send it back to the goalkeeper, who is way at the center of the field to get that pass. Moises Caicedo will get this one attacking with the ball, finds Garnacho down the left. Can he do something? Send it back to Enzo Fernandez. Straight to Wesley Fofana, who playing his teammate Joao Pedro, who tried to be trickery but lost possession. Chelsea wins it back. Enzo Fernandez for the one of Garnacho. Oh, and the goalkeeper parried it. Oh, Garnacho could do better from that. And the goalkeeper parried it. Oh my goodness. That was a good chance that could have set Wolves chasing the game at the early stages of this encounter. Straight to Garnacho again. Garnacho with the ball. Returns it back to Marco Carella. Straight to Chalobah. Wesley Fofana back to Chalobah. Enzo Fernandez. And Chelsea trying to build up play from defense to attack right now. So 5th minute of that encounter it is. And Chelsea 0, Wolves 0 Here's the scoreline so far. Marco Carella will pick up the run of Garnacho, but was intercepted by the Wolverhampton player right there. Chalobah controls this one, picks up, set it back for Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto straight to Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the ball. Return it back, send it straight to Wesley Fofana. Wesley Fofana straight to Trevor Chalobah. Malo Gusto, Marco Carella straight to Wesley Fofana. We play straight to Pedro Neto. And it's Chelsea attacking right here. Set it straight to Malo Gusto and with a cross, but the cross was blocked by the Wolverhampton player right there. And straight to Pedro Neto again, who will here with the ball, and straight to Marco Carella, who will chase this one. Set it straight to Alessandro Garnacho, the Argentine, tries to be trickery, straight to Marco Carella. Chelsea trying to build up, trying to find space to break down this stubborn Wolves defense. Pedro Neto with the ball, and we cross this one into the box, headed out by the Wolverhampton player. Maresca wins the back. Malo Gusto still with the ball, and we cut back, and the cross drops it for Marco Carella, who will shoot. Oh! A shoot, but Enzo tries to deflect it off the face of goal to, and look at that shot. Oh, I think it was heading off target or maybe on target. But I still think he should have left the ball right there. Look at that Garnacho chance. How on earth did he miss that one? Look at that ball. Teasing ball by Enzo Fernandez. And Garnacho didn't get the right touch on that one. Oh, that's not the best finish right there. So, possession back to the goalkeeper, Johnston. Send it straight forward, Marco Carella. And it's Wolves attacking with the ball right now. Straight down. And with a cross into the box. Oh, Maresca wins it back after that save from the Chelsea goalkeeper. Long ball forward to no man's land. And it will be a throw-in to Wolves. Look at that ball. Teasing ball into the box. And Sanchez had to get a hand to that one, or else Chelsea would have been down a goal to nil. But 9th minute it is, approaching the 10th minute of this encounter. It's Chelsea at home at the Stamford Bridge. Right there. 0-0 is still the last Premier League game at the Stamford Bridge. Saw Chelsea lose 2-1 to Sunderland. And the Chelsea fans won't want to see those kind of sight at home again. And Wesley Fofana pushing up the attack and wins a free kick for Chelsea. Look at that move. Deceived the player, and the player fouled him down. I think that was good body movement from the Chelsea player. And Chelsea has a throw-in. Also, Malo Gusto will take this one. Oh, lost possession easily right there. Possession in contention, Wolves wins it, and Chelsea wins it back. And Enzo Fernandez straight to Liam Delap. What's that? That looks more like a back pass as far as I'm concerned. So 10th minute of that encounter. 0-0 it is, Chelsea Wolves. Yeah, you can join the conversation on our live chat. Let us know what you think about this game. Free kick to Wolves it is at this point in time. Oh, that was a... Oh, touch. Holding on to his back lower back right there. And it's going to be a free kick to Wolves. Can they initiate something from this opportunity, since it's crossed forward across the not headed back but headed out by the Chelsea player right there. Liam Delap tries to link up play, but was brought down, and I think the referee has stopped the game for a throw into Chelsea. Game restart fast. Enzo Fernandez straight to Wesley Fofana, the French international, who has been really not so lucky with injuries for a few years down the line now. But let's just hope that the guy will just have a full season after a long time to play and enjoy the beautiful game. He's one of those guys that love playing for Chelsea Football Club, actually. Those guys that supported Chelsea growing up, and they have been afforded the chance to actually represent that great football club right here. So Wesley Fofana straight to Enzo Malo Gusto rather. And it's Chelsea trying to build up from defense to attack. And Wolves piling up the defense, and across to Garnacho. Garnacho with a touch across into the box. Still in the box. Oh, lost that golden chance again. Oh, that was a good chance. But Chelsea couldn't convert. Chelsea couldn't convert. A day that a lot of gladiators have not really showed up. It looks like it's going to be a long night at the Stamford Bridge. Well, time has a lot of answers in it, and it will answer the test Chelsea is facing against Wolverhampton Wanderers today. 13 minutes of that encounter, still Chelsea 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Can Chelsea do the unexpected by getting the early lead in this one? Knowing that Man U drop point, Arsenal drop point. Will Chelsea maximize this opportunity and actually take all 3 points against Wolverhampton Wanderers, who has been struggling this season in the relegation murky battle? Yes, it's a relegation battle for Wolves this season. But Chelsea is trying to stay up and see if they can compete either for the Premier League or the Champions League places. Because it looks like the Premier League is a lot farther than they can imagine. But it's still a long season. Ups and downs, beckons on the teams right there. Well, over time we will know who are the jokers, who are the pretenders, or maybe finally reveal the contender for the contenders for the Premier League this season. Wesley Fofana trying to attack with the ball, but lost possession right there. Oh, and the Wolves will hit on the counter. And he said the pass, the striker right there lost the ball behind him. And that was a terrible finish from the Wolverhampton player right there. And that's a foul on Pedro Neto. That will be a free kick to Chelsea at the 15th minute of that encounter. Quarter of an hour gone at the Stamford Bridge. It's Chelsea 0, Wolves 0. Garnacho with the ball right there. Enzo Fernandez will try to pick the run of Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto brings it down. And looks up, tries to be trickery. Can he do 1 or 2? Drops it up for Malo Gusto, who tries to run into the box, tries to create space, drops it up, but was blocked by the Wolverhampton defender right there. Marco Carella, honestly, send the ball off. And it looks like Malo Gusto is in pain. It looks like Malo Gusto is in pain right there. So play resumes, long ball forward, Wolves brings it down, still Wolves back in possession of the ball, trying to attack, and it's the left back lost the ball, and it's going to be a throw into Chelsea. You can join the conversation on our live chat. Let's see what you think or what you feel about this game so far. Moses Casedo looked to be in pain. Oh, this is a sight every Chelsea fan does not want to see. It looks like Moses Casedo is in pain. So Chelsea in possession. Chalobah with the ball right now. Oh, Chelsea lose possession in a dangerous area, and Wolves will pounce on it and attack him with the ball. And let's see what they will do at the end of the day. And João Pedro attacking with the ball. Drops it off for Pedro Neto, who will attack down the right. Still Pedro Neto with the ball. What can he do with the ball right here? Straight to Malo Gusto with a cross into the box. Oh, headed out by the Wolverhampton player right there, defender. Still Chelsea in possession of the ball right there. And a cross into the box to no man's land. Moses Caicedo tries to play in the run of Malo Gusto, but was intercepted. Was back in possession of the ball. And Wolves will attack with the ball down the right. And looks to be defensively organized in this game, Wolves. They've really dealt with everything Chelsea has thrown at them so far in this encounter. So let's see if they can penetrate with this possession that they have right now. So 19th minute approaching the 20th minute of that encounter at the Stamford Bridge. Is Wolves attacking down the right, and the cross deflected off and cleared by Moses Caicedo. And still Wolves back in possession, but Cucurella wins it. And Chelsea playing one touch around the box. Malo Gusto returns it back to Wesley Fofana. Fofana with the ball right here. Straight to Chalobah. Chalobah with the ball. Wesley Fofana straight to Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto tries to be trickery, drops it off for Trevor Chalobah. tries to locate Pedro Neto down the right. Pedro Neto will try to attack with the ball, 2 on him. Oh, stopped. But still keeps possession. Still Pedro Neto with the ball, tries to dance around in the field. A cross. And I think that should be a foul against Wolves. But Chelsea back in possession. Moses Caicedo straight to Malo Gusto. And Pedro Neto drops it off for Moses Caicedo. Garnacho attacking down the left with the ball. Cross into the box. Parried out by the goalkeeper. Enzo Fernandez. Oh, that was a good attempt, but the goalkeeper was there to save that one. So that would be a corner kick to Chelsea. That was a good volley by Enzo Fernandez. The keeper parried it out, and Enzo Fernandez volleyed it, and the goalkeeper had to parry that one again. So corner kick to Chelsea at the 22nd minute of that encounter. Enzo Fernandez standing next to the ball. Takes it into the box. Parried down and cleared by the Wolverhampton player. Straight to Enzo Fernandez. Garnacho with the ball. We cross this one. Oh, and still Chelsea in possession and a touch. Oh, that goes out for a corner kick. That was a good chance. Ooh, that was cleared off the line by the Cameroonian international. And Garnacho, hope. And a cross into the box. Still Chelsea back in possession. Malo Gusto straight to Enzo Fernandez. And Malo Gusto still with the ball. Send it back to Sanchez. And Garnacho drops it off for João Pedro. Oh, João Pedro expects Garnacho to move for that one, and he didn't. So that would be a goal kick to Wolves right there. And that's the Wolves manager. I think he's the new manager, I guess. So goal kick to Wolves. Long ball. Chalobah picks Marco Carella, who runs down the left for Chelsea. 25th minute of that encounter. It is Chelsea at home to Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Stamford Bridge. Malo Gusto straight to Pedro Neto. You know, one thing about Pedro Neto is the way he just carried, romance the ball before trying to do something meaningful. I think he can do better. He can be more decisive. And if he wants to be trickery, let him be trickery. And a long pass forward for the run of Liam Delap. And the referee says that's a goal kick. So, goal kick to Wolves. Wow. It's been an interesting game so far. Wolves has really come to the party too. They've been solid defensively. They've been able to resist everything Chelsea has thrown at them. And a long ball forward for the run of Joao Pedro. Oh, but Joao Pedro couldn't get to that one. Johnston, whose goalkeeper was there to save the day. So game resumed with a free kick to Wolves. Johnston takes it. Johnston has been really good today. He has been a top performer for his team so far. It's come good for them. So far in this encounter, it has really come good for them. And Enzo Fernandez returns the ball back to Roberto Sanchez. And Fofana straight to Chalobah, returns it back to Fofana, who will try to push the ball forward a little. Pedro Neto with the ball right now for Chelsea. We set it straight for Garnacho. Garnacho with the ball will try to take on his marker and he tries to shoot, but his shot was blocked. And I think he could go back to his left leg right there. Just is still passing around the ball and the opponent half. Chelsea playing from right to left and Wolves playing from left to right this first half. And for sure, opposite will be the case in the second half. So, Garnacho attacking down the left for Chelsea. Marco Kaela with a touch to Chalobah. And Joao Pedro with the ball right here. Ooh. So long ball straight. So half an hour gone. At the Stamford Bridge, it's just in your Wolves nil so far in that encounter. Marco Carella messed up there, and Wesley Fofana had to go and save his blushes right there. How will you take off without proper calculation of the ball you're trying to go airbound for? So corner kick to Wolves, 31st minute of that encounter. And takes it into the box. Sanchez takes it. And it's for João Pedro to run at the goal. Still João Pedro with the ball. Oh, the Wolves player back, and Enzo with the cross. Ooh, that was cleared by the Wolves player right there. A lot of bodies in the box for Wolves. Straight to Garnacho. A cross into the box. Oh, headed out by the Wolverhampton player right there. Oh. So it looks like there's this understanding that is beginning to grow between Wesley Fofana and Trevor Chalobah right there. Garnacho attacking down the left, returns it back to Marco Carella. And Chelsea trying to break down this stubborn Wolves defense that looks like they won't break without a fight. So João Pedro with the ball right here. And they look to be playing all men behind the ball. And Marco Carella gets to that one. To Enzo Fernandez. João Pedro. Enzo Fernandez. Wesley Fofana with the ball down the right. He turns it back to Trevor Chalobah. Chelsea playing a serious eye line in this encounter. Serious eye line it is actually. Garnacho tries to beat his marker. Well, was blocked off for a throw-in to Chelsea. Marco Carella set the string straight to Malo Gusto. Wolves just sitting back and playing all men behind the ball. And a long cross by the Wolves player, and it goes out for a throw-in. Long ball forward by Roberto Sanchez. The referee says it to be a free kick to Chelsea. So 36th minute, approaching the 37th minute of that encounter. Chelsea still leading one goal. Sorry, it's still Chelsea nil, Wolverhampton nil right there. I beg your pardon for that mistake. Still Chelsea nil, Wolves nil at the Stamford Bridge. 36 minutes in that one. So Chelsea in possession. Malo Gusto with the ball right there. Wesley Fofana gets it. Send it straight to Enzo Fernandez, who will play in Garnacho. Garnacho trying to take on his moccasins. And it seems that there's been a wall, brick wall, in front of the Argentine youngster right there. So Chelsea still trying to break down this difficult defense from Wolves. Garnacho with the ball right here. Marco Carella gets it straight to Chaloba. Chaloba to Fofana. Fofana to Malo Gusto. And it's Chelsea just trying to spread the game around the field to see if finally they will break this difficult Wolves team right here. So Malo Gusto looks to be down in pain. Probably twisted his, what is it? Oh, his knee or ankle right there. So the medics are currently attending to Malo Gusto, the French international. Looks like he twisted his ankle right there. So Malo Gusto looks to be back on his feet, but it doesn't look like it will continue because he's seriously leaping. Seriously leaping. Where the Malo Gusto? So Chelsea currently a man down. Chalobah set it forward. Liam Delap takes the shot to Joao Pedro. Plays the run of Garnacho. And Garnacho down the left right there. Plays it low, but cleared up for a corner kick to Chelsea. So Chelsea, corner kick once again. They've not really been able to do something from that corner kick situation. So free kick to Wolves. And resumes already stretching. Um, 42nd minute of that encounter. Garnacho drops it off for Marco Carella. And a long ball forward, Liam Delap lost possession. So Wolves back in possession of the ball. And we have a good chance at goal right here. Holding up in the box, a cross. But Marco Carella ends that one out. Garnacho with chase and lost possession. And it looks like he's hurt himself in the process. So still Wolves attacking down the left. And he tries to dribble past Maloguso with a cross straight to Wesley Fofana. Fofana tries to calm the tempo of the game. And I think that was a terrible back pass right there. And this game has been really, really physical. Extremely physical. And Chelsea and Garnacho attack down the left into the box, drops it, and Enzo shoots. Oh my goodness! What is this from João Pedro? He had enough time and space, and he couldn't pick. He couldn't take his attempt on target. Look at Garnacho dropping off the ball at the right time. And João Pedro with all the time in the world. And he looked up. Then what is this? That's a terrible finish. That's a terrible finish. So 44th minute, approaching the 45th minute, which will be the stroke of halftime. Or still Chelsea new, Wolves new. Wow. So throwing to Wolves, miscued ball right there. I think that attempt from João Pedro is the best chance of the evening so far from these two sides. And João Pedro couldn't really get it on target. And I think Malo Gusto is in serious pain, actually. Just managing that need to see off the first half. Maybe we'll just recover well for the second half. So 45th minute it is in this one, and there will be 4 additional minutes. at the end of the first 45 minutes. And the warrior in the middle brought down the Wolverhampton player. So Wolves has a free kick in the first minute of additional time. Can they convert this one? Marco Caella finally clears it. Throw into Wolves. Second minute of additional time out of the 4 minutes added. And it looks like a game whereby the Wolverhampton Wanderers are really defending very well. And it looks like it will be a difficult game for Chelsea to break them down. Really, really difficult. Long ball forward. Roberto Sanchez sets it straight to Marco Caella. Already in the last minute. Oh, in the third minute, sorry, of additional time. Let's see if either of these two sides can actually get one off one another before the referee says he has had enough of the game in the first half. And just practically just playing the ball around to needless, more or less like useless passes. As far as I'm concerned, not doing any penetration, just sheer keeping possession and all. And that's a free kick to Chelsea on the tackle on João Pedro. And it's half time. Chelsea nil, Wolverhampton nil is the scoreline at half time. So you can let us know what you think and what you feel on our live chat about the first half so far. It has been a competitive game so far. Wolves has defended with their lives, while Chelsea has not really gotten a clear-cut chance at goal like that, apart from the Garnacho miss early in the game. And that's why we keep saying it. Convert every chance. Convert your chances. And even Garnacho had converted that glorious chance in the first half. it would have made Wolves come out to attack. And look at it. Look at Garnacho. How wow. A quick rollout of the stats this first half so far. Expected goal is 0.99 for Chelsea and 0.00 for Wolves. Wow. Ball possession, Chelsea has 73%, Wolves 27%. Total shots, Chelsea has 11, Wolves has 0. Chelsea has 3 shots on target, 1 big chance, 4 corner kick to Chelsea, 1 to Wolves. It has been a game that Chelsea has dominated but has not really penetrated like you would expect them to. And with a week of a match day whereby a lot of some giants like Arsenal that are stopping the table and Manchester United have dropped valuable point on the road. It will be a big plus if Chelsea can make all 3 points to their account because hey, they need it. If Chelsea can win today, Chelsea will go up to second on the table, just 5 points behind Arsenal. And that won't be bad. If Chelsea can win today, and go 5 points behind Arsenal, which is the table toppers, ahead of that game between Man City and Liverpool, which I think they will still one of them would actually drop point. One of them will actually drop point. So one of them will actually drop points. So because Man City facing up with Liverpool, they can't both share 3 points. So either the two drops point or one of them lose all 3 points. So the race for the title is getting more exciting by the day and more interesting as it goes by. That's the hallmark of the Premier League. Yeah, you never say that. Anything can happen at the end of the day. Any team can take one of you. Any team can take 2 of you. Any team can take 3 of you. And any team can take 4 of you. Any team can take 6 points of you. You know, it's the Premier League. You can't underestimate any of those teams. My goodness. The Premier League is the theater of drama. Yeah. Theater of drama it is. And movies. Oh, you can hardly predict who will win the Premier League. Sometimes it doesn't go ahead to plan. And sometimes the odd makers get it right. This is Gary Cahill. One of the Chelsea legends right there. I think it was part of that Chelsea squad that won the first ever UEFA Champions League fixture trophy for the club. A trophy that the red side of North London has been chasing for centuries and centuries. Yeah, the most coveted club competition, whereas now could only manage to get to the final once or thereabout. And since then, the only thing they are left with is hope. Every season is always their season until the final whistle, where it becomes next season will be their season. Their tomorrow, no, they finish. But Chelsea needs to make this game count. They really need to make it count. That was a terrible, awful finish by Garnacho. How dare he lose that kind of a chance? Look at this boy here. And this one, this volley, swift volley. And the goalkeeper was at the right place at the right time for this one. And look at that one. That was a clearance off the line. Garnacho drops it off, and João Pedro had all the time in the world and could look at this. My goodness, what is this? Terrible finish by João Pedro. He knew what he lost. That was why he got into that mood. He knows that he has lost a golden chance. Golden or no golden, it's still 0-0 at the Stamford Bridge. So far in that encounter, Chelsea has tried to throw some blows at Wolves, and they found a way to parry some, bend away from some. And yes, they are doing a whole lot better. They've done a whole lot better in the first half. Unlike the Carabao Cup game where Chelsea was already leading at this stage of that encounter. So, Chelsea needs to do more. Definitely Chelsea needs to do more. It's very important that Chelsea do more in this encounter. Very, very, very important. Very, very, very important that Chelsea takes all 3 points in this game and rise to second on the table. That would be awesome for Chelsea. Imagine Chelsea at the second. You know, it will really be interesting time to be a Chelsea fan, at least even for the day. But football has to be won on the field of play, not by analysis that can lead to paralysis sometimes, or analysis that can lead to victory. Yes, it's going to be a long day at the office for Chelsea today. The way it looks, Wolves ain't backing down. They are going to take every chance they have and make sure they punish Chelsea for every mistake they make. And we'll go for a very short break. Yeah, needed one at that. And next up, it will be second half update from our studios here at the Premier Sport Fan Center. Do well to stay with us. Even though during the break, you have something to water your appetite. Take it away, guys.
Hello, welcome to Talk Sports, your home for elite of football insights, big match breakdowns, and viral football debates. I'm your host, Adi Abhishek, and today I will be diving into a jam-packed show from Arsenal's incredible defensive rush to shocking Premier League's sacking, ownership dramas, and rising stars lightening up Europe. Let's get into it. Starting with the team everybody's talking about right now, Arsenal. They are the toast to everybody. But before going straight into Arsenal, I also have with me in the studio, Yema two together. I will be doing justice to every sporting news around the world. Yeah, mate, good evening. Welcome to Talk Sports.
Good evening, viewers. So good to be back.
Yeah, it's always good to be back on Talk Sports. But before we go into the talk about Arsenal, let's start from the up front. We saw the news, the trading news about NFF and talking about the money, the grants got from FIFA. We saw the shambles of what they call the stadium built in Binikebi, and we saw the site of the one they said it's ongoing in what's it called in Delta. But Delta, $1.2 million, is it good? Is it enough to construct a mini stadium in Nigeria?
As far as I'm concerned, I think it should be. It's not a major, it's just a mini stadium. And it's just a testament to the fact that management, how do we manage these things? How do we go about it? It's not as if Nigeria's amount is if FIFA, one of the things FIFA does is they actually weigh it. They know how much this thing is a worldwide market. You get these materials, they know how much it costs. They know how much that will be enough to build a mini stadium. And I think extras will also be on it for the 1.2 million.
Okay, and looking at what the pictures of the stadium we saw at that Binikebi, do you think the stadium was actually worth $1.2 million?
I don't think
because we saw the former NFF president, Majupini, come out to talk, and say that yes, they got $1.2 million for that stadium as far back as 2020, and the value of $1.2 million, according to him, as at then was merely 400 million naira.
Yeah, as at then, but at the same time, as at 2020, if you get the funds, what did you do between 2020 and 2022? Because the skyrocketing of the dollar, I think it started 2023, 2020 to 2023. So what did you do in those 2 years? Yes, 2020 was a COVID year, 2021, but from 2021, what did you do? It is very important to note that because building a stadium is not rocket science. It's not as if it's a family project that you build for 10 years, 20 years. It's just a mini stadium.
We saw the finished work of that Binikebi. That is the finished work of the stadium submitted to FIFA as the complete FIFA standard artificial stadium. Yes, it does FIFA grants up to NFF. And if there's one in Nigeria,
I'm still waiting for what FIFA will say.
Yeah, I think they said FIFA were okay with it. Was okay. FIFA was actually okay with it because they audited their accounts and they audited the process of building that stadium, and there was no fault in it from FIFA. So
was it the same FIFA that some officials were suspended?
I don't really know about that. But one thing is very certain from Nigerians, all they want is accountability from NFF, and it's also hard for the likes of EFCC to go pick up the NFF president because the NFF has the backing of FIFA. Yeah. Once the government bodies are interfering with the work, with the doings of NFF, there will surely be an hammer coming. So they have to be so very much careful in this situation. But it's one news that is currently trading, and it's one we are really hoping that NFF will come out tomorrow or one day very soon to drop the audit or explain to Nigerians how that stadium in Binikebi actually is actually worth $1.2 million. And don't calculate it with today's naira. Calculate it based on 2020 naira, which Amaju Pinnick said was 400 million naira, which he believes that yes, that money was spent, graciously. That's what I'll say. Okay, going straight to a good news, and that has to be Arsenal. They are the most happy set of people around the world right now. Arsenal are 4 points clear.
So it's second half already at the Stamford Bridge. Pedro Neto attacking down the right. And they push that one, they cross into the box. But the attempt was deflected off target, and it will be a corner kick to Chelsea. Liam Delap could do better from that, but I think he did just enough. Just enough. They cross into the box. Headed down. And they cross again. Headed out. No substitution yet in this encounter. Malo Gusto down the right, playing Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto will attack with the ball. And that will be a free kick to Wolves. Bueno right there. Winning that one for Wolves. I think João Pedro can do better from what he has done so far. Long ball forward. Fofana has that one out for a throw-in. And he has been really decent today, Wesley Fofana. I think if he gets more game time, I think he will be one hell of a defender at Chelsea hands. Barring any injury of such. From here at the Premier Sports Fan Center, we wish that Romeo Lavia recovers fast and come back to the game he loves the most. He has had a lot of injury crisis over time, Romeo Lavia. Just hope he comes back stronger and better. So Malo Gusto sends that one out for a throw-in to Wolves. So Pedro Neto with the ball, we attack with the ball. Dribbles past his marker. And the referee says that will be a free kick to Chelsea and also a yellow card to, I think, Gomez right there. Bits one. No, not Gomez. Andre right there. Chelsea starts play. Straight to Alejandro Garnacho. Cross into the box, headed out by Wolves. Garnacho will cross into the box. Oh! That's a header off to straight for a corner kick by the Wolves defender. That was a good chance. And he got ahead to that one. 58th minute of that encounter. Chelsea now have a 5-1 goal corner kick advantage, but they've yet to take advantage of any. It's not about the number. It's about what you do with it. Chelsea had to return the ball back to Roberto Sanchez. Because the Wolves defense has been rock solid. Oh, João Pedro couldn't get to that one. Look at Cole Palmer. Oh, Chelsea would have wished that he's on the field of play because he can create magic. He can create special moments. He has been creating special moments. And since he has done it before, he can do it again, Cole Palmer. We can't wait for him to get back. We know he had to be managed because World Cup here, you don't want him out injured. Garnacho with the ball down the left, tries to dribble past his marker. Still with the ball to Marco Carella, returns it back to him. And a cuts back and a cross into the box. And that's a goal! Let's see if Villa won't chop this one off. Malo Gusto got that one. Garnacho with the teasing ball into the box. And let's see if Villa won't chop this one off this time. So Malo Gusto has that one into the back of the net. And I think that should stand. Oh, that was a teasing ball by Garnacho. Beautiful one. Like Cristiano Ronaldo would do it. And the keeper had no chance. And I think this one will stand. I think this one will stand. Yeah, I think this one will stand. Yeah. I think this one will stand. Yeah. Chelsea leading 1-0. Yeah, the goal stands. Long ball forward by the Wolves goalkeeper. And it looks more like now the Wolverhampton players will try to attack and see if they can come back into this one. And I just hope that the Chelsea players won't be lackadaisical again, won't be careless to concede. Because if they can keep a clean sheet, that means they will be home and dry with all 3 points. So Fofana straight to Chalobah, back to Wesley. Just have to give it to Wesley Fofana. He has been massive today. And Chelsea trying to build up. Oh, that's a collision. But game on. Throwing, Wolves taking quickly. 54th minute, Chelsea leading 1-0. So let's see if Chelsea can keep the lead and end the day second on the table. So, is it visible? Yes. Is it possible? Yes. Realistic? Yes. But you never know in the world of football. And Liam Delap will shoot, but looks like a back pass to the goalkeeper. I think that Chelsea needs to do more. Attacking wise, creating chances, getting in behind defenders. You know, doing just enough. Justin sends a long one forward, headed down by Chalobah to Caicedo to Pedro Neto, who will try to attack with the ball. And shoved off the ball by Totti, the Wolves captain. And the Wolves trying to see if they can come back into this one. The bench is there to react for Wolves. Maybe we'll see any changes from the manager. But it's just the 55th minute, approaching the 56th minute already in that encounter. Chelsea leading 1-0. A goal scored by Malo Gusto. And the Wolves trying to build up right here. Blocked off, cleared. Oh, Wolves wins back possession and trying to attack with the ball right there. Drops it off for the left back and it goes back, drops it for his teammate. And game on. Oh, that's a free kick to Wolves. Right there. Wesley Fofana. To me, doing his job right there. Yeah. And Wolves takes this one to the box. Cleared by the Chelsea player right there. Still Wolves in possession. And Ganato tries to drop it off for Liam Dilla, but Wolves wins back possession. And it looks like Wolves are trying to react after conceding that goal and see if they can come back into this one. But 58 minutes it is, still just leading 1-0. A lot of time is still left in this game. Think about, if I'm not mistaken, 33 minutes. And the additional time also might make it be more than that. So it's still a lot to play for at the Stamford Bridge, and there's still time. There's still time. So Wolves attacking, building up from defense to attack. We try to Malo Gusto. Oh, that was an on-time clearance by Chalobah. Was at the right place at the right time to clear that one. And Wolves send the ball straight down the right. Tocha with the ball running down, and the cross. The cross went way off the mark, and it's going to be a goal kick to Chelsea. Look at that build up. So long ball forward by Chelsea. Ball dropped off. Pedro sends it straight to Marco Carella. And Enzo Fernandez with the ball right now, trying to run down the spaces. Malo Gusto with the ball. Straight to Pedro Neto. Let's see what Pedro Neto tries to run. Shoves off his marker, still with the ball. Drops it off for Malo Gusto. Or Malo Gusto lose possession. The Wolves will try to attack with it. Still Wolves in possession. Try to attack down the right. Ball finds still the Wolves player down the right. Acedo loses possession in a dangerous area and gets a yellow card at the hour mark. I think Moses Casado lost possession there. Needless yellow card, I think. Well, if there's one player that knows his way around taking yellow card and getting away with it, it has to be Moises Caicedo. We just hope he doesn't accumulate yellow cards to miss the Arsenal game. That is very close. Really close. Right here. So free kick to Wolves. Cross into the box, headed out by Trevor Chalobah. And he shoots. Oh! Bellegarde shoot. And his attempt went agonizingly wide. But that's a good attempt. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. Not bad at the end of the day. We keep trying. And Estevao receiving instructions from one of the Chelsea coaching staff. Now, how can Chelsea, I think as far as I'm concerned, Liam Delap should be out of this encounter. Yes, he's just coming back from injuries, but I don't know if he's the right guy to lead the Chelsea line. Honestly, I don't think he's the right guy to lead this Chelsea team. But time will tell if he will come good for Chelsea. And a cross into the box headed out by Chelsea. And Enzo will play in the run of Garnacho. Garnacho with the ball. Oh, tries to pick. Lost possession at the end of the day. I think Garnacho should do better. Decision making. Yeah, decision making. That kind of ball, you don't send it to the back. You swing it across and to try to pick your striker. You just went in straight down like that. And Garnacho to the weaker foot of João Pedro. And that's a good turn. And Kreshki saved. Was blushes right there. Oh, Garnacho drops in that ball and Enzo turns, drops it into the box. A teasing ball for Liam Delap to have a touch, and Kreshki did the needful. And it's a corner kick to Chelsea at the 64th minute of that encounter. So corner kick to Chelsea. Takes the corner kick straight to a goal kick. Enzo Fernandez could do better. They can't afford to be taking this ones. That's the right substitution. I think Liam Delap should be out of this encounter. So I think João Pedro will go in as the number 9. And Estevao, most likely the playmaker now. Exciting talent, Estevao. To know that this boy is just 18 years of age. Oh my goodness. What an exciting talent. What a massive talent. What a massive talent. He has chosen to emulate Eden Hazard. We just can't pray for him to emulate him because, Eden Hazard entertained us and won us trophies. When I say us, I have a soft spot for the team Chelsea. Well, but I have to be neutral here as a presenter. Chelsea attacking. João Pedro drops it for Pedro Neto straight to Marco Carella. Moises Caicedo with the ball straight to Estevao. Estevao will attack down the right. What can he do with the ball? Drags it and across. And it's a goal! Estevao comes in and provides the assist for João Pedro. It's a Brazilian connect. It's a Brazilian collection right there. So Chelsea leading 2-0 at the Stamford Bridge. And now 5 minutes gone already. And Chelsea are in the driver's seat. That's the way to do it. That's the way to create it. Yeah, never say die. Encouraging one another on the field of play. With this, if Chelsea can keep it this way, getting all 3 points here, Chelsea will go straight to second on the table, 5 points behind the league leaders Arsenal. And I think at the end of this month, we'll be facing up with the league leaders. If Chelsea can defeat them, it will be 2 points off. And before that time, a lot can happen at the end of the day. Look at how Estevao took on his marker, beats his marker, drops it for a deflected pass to João Pedro. Cross deflected, and João Pedro was there to smash it home. And yeah, the young man now has 2 goals in 2 Premier League games after the goal drought he has had for a few games for Chelsea. So it's Chelsea 2, Wolves 0. The Premier League is shaping up, and it's shaping up. Cameras on the goal scorer. Yeah. He has really had maybe a fair balanced game, but this goal will make it a lot better. So, Wolves will start play after conceding 2 goals from Chelsea. So Marco Carella heads it back to Robert Sanchez. So Chelsea needs to just hold on or get more goals. Premier League, goals difference matters a whole lot in the race to who wins the league. Estevao gets this one. Moves with the ball, drops it for the run of Malo Gusto. And Totti wins possession. And Chelsea back in possession. And Enzo with the shot. I think you can do better. You can do better. In football, you just have to take your chances. It's very, very, very important that you take your chances in football. Very, very important. Smashed it home. Yes, that's how to do it. I don't know who the assist will be counted for. No assist. But I think Estevao should have taken that one. But, it's football. Sometimes stats are not fair. So free kick to Chelsea. Right there in that encounter. A double substitution by Wolves. Wang and Belgrade will be making way for Mane and Munetsi in that encounter. The one thing the Wolves manager want to do is to get back into this game. And Chelsea building up from defense to attack. Totti with the ball, send it straight to Johnson. Johnson will clear this one. And Wesley Fofana. Looks to be down. Oh, And this is the sight the Chelsea bench don't want to see. After losing Levi Cowell out injured, also Badashil out injured. This is you don't want Chelsea to lose another defender. So Wesley Fofana looks to be back on his feet. And I think the Chelsea manager should be bringing on Josh Archipong for Wesley Fofana to at least rest, because he has had a good game in this encounter. Really good game from the French centre half. Can deputize on the right back. He's really a versatile defender and very mobile, extremely mobile defender, Wesley Fofana. And Chelsea makes it 3. Garnacho with a brace of an assist. Yeah, even if you're not getting the goals, you can get the assist. 3-0 Chelsea. Looks like this 3 points are in the bag already. What a second half to remember for Chelsea so far in this encounter at the 73rd minute. Chelsea leading 3-0. Look at that ball forward. Drop to Enzo Fernandez. Ended to Enzo Fernandez. Straight to Garnacho. Garnacho beat his marker. Runs into space. Drops it off for Pedro Neto and a tap in. That's how to do it. Beats his marker. Beats him. Looks up. Drop it for Pedro Neto. And drops it into the back of the net. 2 assists for Garnacho in this encounter. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. The 2 of them with the celebration and with a peck from Pedro Neto, because he just gave him a golden goal. Just a free goal because he did all the work. Yeah, that's the way to go. So Chelsea 3-0 up at the bridge after losing to Sunderland that dying minute. It's very important that Chelsea react, and Chelsea has reacted very well with scoring 3 good goals in this encounter. And that's the way to go. Wesley Fofana sends it forward. Estevao. Malagustos got fouled there, and the referee says it will be a free kick to Chelsea. So Pedro Neto set it up for Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez set it into the box. Oh, the follow-up header from Pedro Neto straight to the goalkeeper right there. So Chelsea currently 3-0 up against Wolves at the Stamford Bridge. Can they add more goals? And the clean sheet run of Arsenal Football Club was ended today by Sunderland. So Reece James will be coming on for Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto will open the scoring for Chelsea in the early embers of the second half. And Pedro Neto withdrawn for Magui, the Spanish center forward right there. One thing you cannot deny is that the introduction of Estevao really made a lot of difference in this encounter. The young man, 18 years of age, looks to be shaping up to be one hell of a player for Chelsea Football Club. A guy with a lot of promise, and showing that promise. And João Pedro with the ball right here. Oh! Magui couldn't convert that one. Look at Estevao, drops it out for João Pedro. João Pedro with the ball. And Magui couldn't convert that one from that close range. Imagine. I think anxiety got the better of him right there. Or the sense of urgency to convert. But, it's game on. In that one, Chelsea leading 3-0 against Wolves. All 3 goals scored in the second half. And João Pedro holding his toes right there. Oh. So Munetsi is now on a yellow card, and Chelsea leading 3-0, 88th minute of that one. And Reece James in on the action. Estevao with the ball. Oh. And Chelsea all gun blazing, rampaging against Wolves. Garnacho with the ball. Crosses it. Blocked off for a train to Chelsea. So I think worst come to worst at the end of match day 11. Worst come to worst, Chelsea will be fourth on the table. Worst come to worst, Chelsea will be fourth on the table. And that's not bad. 6 points behind Arsenal, who is leading the line at this point in time. So Chelsea has a corner kick. Reece James will take this one. Takes it into the box. Returned back to him. Corner taken quickly. Oh! How did Magui not convert that one? Oh, the goalkeeper got a hand to that one. So Enzo Fernandez has been withdrawn. João Pedro also withdrawn. For Andre Santos and Jeremy Gittins to come and have a taste of the action. And the Chelsea player is down. Trevor Chalobah. Oh, I think that's a head to his manhood right there. Oh my goodness. That's a painful one. That would be a painful one, rather. Long ball forward. Oh my goodness. Oh! Monatsi couldn't convert the gift handed over to him by Marco Carella. So it looks like a game that is done and dusted for Chelsea. Chelsea with a free kick. And the playoffs will soon be here. 13th of November it will be in Morocco. The World Cup, African World Cup playoffs. It will be Gabon facing Nigeria and DR Congo are facing Cameroon. Oh my goodness. What a cracker it will be in Morocco. We'll see who will qualify via the playoff from the Africa route? Will it be Nigeria? Will it be Gabon? Will it be Cameroon? Will it be DR Congo? Only time will tell. Who will take the bull by the horn and take advantage at the end of the day? Wolves in possession of the ball right now. And the Wolves attacking. With the ball, sends the ball forward. The cross blocked. Still Wolves with the ball. Trying to attack down the right. Will they get a goal in this one? They got 3 against Chelsea at the Carabao Cup this season. Ball forward. Cross into the box. Easily grabbed by Roberto Sanchez. So, 88th minute of that encounter. Chelsea leading 3-0 right there. So, this game on in that one. Oh my goodness. An exciting game of football it has been. Chelsea at home to Wolves. Wow. Oh, Chelsea lose possession to Wolves right there. Wolves will attack. Wolves with a good chance and he shoots. Oh, but his shot went off target right there. So it's still 3-0 to Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge. New era for the new Wolves manager, but same of the same so far. Trailing 3-0 at the Stamford Bridge. Long ball forward. Casedo returns it back to Sanchez. 90th minute of that encounter. And it looks like Chelsea are home and dry in this one. It looks like all 3 points is rest assured for Chelsea. What a game. First half looked like nothing is going to happen. And believe you me, Chelsea turned the bull by the horn. Scored 3 unreplied goals so far in the second half. In a quick update, Lens leading 4-1, 84th minute against Monaco. Villarreal leading 2-0 against Espanyol. And Chelsea leading 3-0. First minute of additional time of the 4 minutes added for Chelsea. It's like this manager likes 4 minutes. Because the first half also was 4 minutes. Now the second half is 4 minutes. But Chelsea already leading in this one. And Garnacho tries to take a shot at goal. But that shot was blocked. And Chelsea just trying to while away the time as they're leading comfortably 3-0 and they pass into the box. And that'll be out for a corner kick for Chelsea. So Estevao to take the corner kick. Hard work pays. It looks like the hard work Garnacho is putting in is beginning to pay off. The young Argentine forward right there for Chelsea Football Club. Third minute of additional time of the 4 minute added. It is right now. Chelsea leading 3-0. Long ball forward by Reece James. Gittins, we get this one. Throwing to Wolves, he couldn't keep it in play. Villarreal won that one 2-0 against Espanyol. Taking out 3 points in that one. And surprisingly, they've risen up to second on the table, above Atletico de Madrid. Villarreal. Wow. What a season it's been. Since last season, they've been on the horizon. And it looks like they are hard to complement it this season. After losing that game 1-0 against Pafos in the Champions League, they are back on winning ways. Last minute of additional time it is. Reece James charged up forward. Wow. Consider that free kick to that Wolves defender in the Wolves half right there. In the Wolves box right there. And it looks like it's going to end 3-0 to Chelsea. Oh, what a day of football. What a day it has been. Long ball forward, headed out by Estevao. And I think anytime from now, the referee will end this encounter. And the referee says he has had enough. It's final whistle at the Stamford Bridge. Chelsea taking out 3 points, 3-0 in that one. Thank you for just staying with us today. Join us for our next edition of our Watchalong show. My name still remains Aliyemi. Always remember, you can only fail if you stop trying. Keep trying until your dream becomes a reality that you can touch and you can feel. It's a good night